We are back with Danny Paisley. The album is Bluegrass Troubadour. The festival is the Long Island Bluegrass Festival, which is at Tanner Park in Copiague, August 21st. You can go to BabylonArts.org to buy tickets if you were not lucky enough to win them from the call-in. So, Danny Paisley.
Yes.
The last song we just heard was Date with an Angel, which really choked me up the first time because it's just the cutest image, but also the saddest image of this man just as excited to die and be back with his wife as he was on their first date. Where do you get off breaking our hearts like that?
That song was written by a gentleman named Blake Brinkman. And it's a true life song. As we were talking a little earlier about life's journey, that song is life's journey. You know, he goes from falling in love with his high school sweetheart, or that's how I envision, to marriage, to planning their life together, and she is passed on, and now he's ready to go on home too, and see her. And I think, as a lot of folks we do, as we get older, we have all this energy, and we're young, and we're ready to make all our life's challenges and do everything. And as we get older, we become more settled. And at the end of our lives, death is not a scary thing. It's a change. And you learn to accept it, that we're all eventually coming to that. And that song, he's excited to see his wife again.
So what is it about bluegrass that, you have these songs so often that explore the totality of a life the whole way through, whereas in other genres you don't really get that often?
Right. I think because of the roots, and people aren't afraid to add to this, we're living in a great time where we have excellent songwriters that are taking chances. Like, that's a very traditional song for me, because I'm a very traditional bluegrass artist. But really, that whole idea of that song is a chance. Some people may not want to face that or think that's too serious of a subject. So we have enough love songs about a guy cheating on his woman, or she's cheating on him, and we need some other ideas.
Well, it is a beautiful song. And speaking of, life journeys, life cycles, you took over this band from your father after his passing, and your own son is a mandolin player in the band. How cool is that?
It's awesome. He is the next generation, as we say. He has his own ideas. His name is Ryan, and he's becoming a very good spokesman. He's becoming a very good singer, and he is an excellent mandolin player. So I'm very proud of him. He has a good future ahead of him.
And, as depressing as it is to think, one day he might be the face of Southern Grass.
That'll be an exciting time for him, and he will do an excellent job. I know. He loves the music. He loves the tradition. He also is forward-thinking in his ideas. So it will be a good time, a good journey for him.
So take me back. What was it like being 15 and in a bluegrass band with your dad?
Well, I grew up with the music when my father and a gentleman named Ted Lundy, they played music together for years. And it was a way of life that I just loved the music, loved the traveling, got to see the world and the country, and how cool is that to be there with my father to do that. He passed now in 2004, and I've just sort of kept things going. And I see him every day, but I realized that things will never be like that those days. So I have to keep moving forward and put my stamp on the music.
What was the most important thing you learned from him?
To treat people right, to every person has value. Never judge nobody.
Those are some really good lessons.
Mm-hmm.
Lessons I think the world could use right now.
He was played a very conservative sort of music, but very forward thinking. He loved people. He would laugh and giggle with people all day. Just enjoyed people. And to be honest, sometimes that's hard because you're tired. You're physically tired because you've been up all night riding in a motorhome or an old bus going to gig to gig. And boy, that's what gave him energy, gave him life.
And forget living by the side of the road. You were living on the road.
Yes, we were.
So, you've got this beautiful energy, beautiful music. Everyone, come down. Long Island Bluegrass Festival, Tanner Park in Copiague, August 21st. We're going to have a great time there, and Danny is going to be the headline act. To close this interview down, I always ask artists to pick a song, and I give them a category. And for you, the category seems obvious. Your favorite recording from your father.
Wow. There was a song we did years ago, and Dad always sang, "In His Arms, I'm Not Afraid." It was an old gospel tune, and as he got older, and very ill his last year performing and traveling, that was one of the very few songs he liked to sing. And we did it on a recording years ago, and he did that every show. "In His Arms, I'm Not Afraid."
That is very comforting. Danny Paisley, can't wait to see you at the festival.
Thank you. We're looking forward to coming up there.